Hey everybody, it's Kenny Wayne.
Hey, it's Don.
Hey, so we had a request from a viewer for a cookbang. So we're going to do it. We got the time today. We got a little meal put together. So we're both going to be making some things. My contribution is going to be a tomatillo salsa made with serrano pepper. It's got a nice little spice to it. Interestingly enough, we found the recipe on YouTube from a guy named Ethan. We'll link his channel below. He has a lot of good stuff, so we'll share the love. But that's what I'm going to be making, and Don's going to handle.
Yep, I'm gonna make some chipotle shrimp and chicken tacos.
So
Should be rather good.
That's going to be good. And I think we also got that recipe from Ethan as well. So he has a whole channel about recipes and stuff. So that's what we're going to make. I've had the salsa before that I'm about to make for tonight. It's delish. So Ethan, if you're watching, which you're probably not, thank you so much for all the recipes. They're great. Check it out.
Check it out, yeah.
So I went to the Latin market. I got tomatillos out of the store. And this is going to be the first ingredient to prepare for the salsa. All right, so while I'm getting the tomatillos ready, I'm going to go ahead and preheat the oven to 425. So it'll be ready once I get, the pan will be ready to roast when I'm done. So then the next thing that I do is I wash the peppers and then I get ready to cut the ends of them off. We're also going to add some fresh onion, cut and diced. So I put everything on a cookie sheet, baking sheet like this, all spread out. And then once the oven is ready, on ours, a little light turns on, it tells me it's preheated. I put it in the oven for about 20 minutes. I set one of the little assistants around here for the timer, so she tells me when it goes on. And that's it. I roast them first. Ooh, feel the heat on that one. Now, you don't have to roast it if you don't want to. The recipe that we got from Ethan goes both ways. But flavor-wise, we just seem to like it roasted, so that's what we do. All right, so we roast everything in the oven for about 20 minutes. About halfway through, we flip them over just to kind of make it even. My OCD just has to have it a little bit even. And after that, it comes out like this. You see everything's gone, has a little bit of a roast to it. After that, they go into the blender. So here's what I've learned, my lesson, right? So we also have cilantro, which we add to it, but I have found that it's better to put like some of the more harder substance stuff in the bottom first. So like I start with a few tomatoes and then I'll put some pepper and onion. Now the reason for this is because before I put like the cilantro in there first and I just kind of stacked everything on top, and it kind of took a minute for the blades in the blender to catch up to it. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just kind of learned, if you put like a couple of tomatoes down first, it already has more solid things to start grinding. So just keep that in mind. I mean, now mind you, you may have a different blender or whatever that's like Super Ninja blender. This is one that we've had because we've been established for a little while. Here's the garlic that we have that are going in there. We put it all up in here. Check this out. You're gonna watch this. This is magic. I learned this from the YouTube. So I put all this stuff in here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Ooh, she leaked. She had juicy tomato. So that's everything there. And then I put the cilantro in on top. We put that one in there. And now we are gonna add salt, but I wait. And the reason why I wait is because I learned my lesson with this. And one time I added like way too much salt, and it was horrible. So I put it in the blender, and then watch this. Oh my God! Get it. So I blend it up a little bit, right? Now here's the thing. I know this is gonna sound a little funny to somebody, but I'm just telling you how I do it. So after I give it a little blend, I lean over and I smell. I'm like, okay, she needs a little bit of salt. Now the thing is, don't get crazy, because you don't get crazy. So what I do is I just give her like a shake. I put her down, put the lid back on. Wait, I learned that the lid goes this way the hard way. So trust me when I tell you, pay attention. I do it again. Give her a little blend, boom. I give her a little blend. And then here's what I do. Here's the test, right? It's salt to taste. So then what I do is, you know, after I've added the salt and I blended, I grab some of the little chips. Whatever chips you want to taste with is fine. I like these little ones, you know. And I taste it to see if the salt level is good. And then, you know, Don's my boo. So I always get him a bite too. And since Don's been cooking longer than I have, he gives me solid advice on like salt content and stuff like that. So I always trust his opinion. What do you think?
Maybe just a tad.
Okay. So then what happens if he says just a tad? 3 shakes like I did?
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, and it's got some spice.
Ooh, so those serrano peppers, fire. We give her a shake, 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 shake. Watch how you put the lid back on because it'll end up all over your face. Okay. All right. And then we do it again. Ooh. Man, she smells like absolute fire. All right. Chip. Dip. I think that's it. Now, of course, Dawn gets one. So the thing is, it's salt to taste. So like if you taste it, you think it needs more salt or you think it needs something else, by all means you do what you feel is right for you. But that's just kind of how we do it.
Perfect.
We take smaller steps instead of getting crazy. Because, you know, if you over salt, then you kind of have to add like other tomatoes and it's a whole process. So anyway, little steps, but that's my secret. And this will go great with the dishes later.
Those tacos
Oh
will
my
be
God.
good. Yeah.
Delish.
All right, guys, I'm gonna get ready to make our chipotle shrimp and chicken tacos. So I'm gonna mix it all together. I did take the time and kind of got everything prepped, so it'll move kind of quickly on there because we're starting to get a little hungry. So take a look here. I've got 2 chicken thighs that I've already diced up. I've got 12 shrimp that have already been deveined, shelled, got the tails knocked off of them. The recipe said when you do this, use the frozen kind, so that's what I did. It said to use 1 chipotle with the adobe sauce, so I went ahead and chopped it all up, 1 for each of these, and then you add about a tablespoon of cumin and about a half a tablespoon of salt. We love garlic, so I've actually am using garlic salt. But you start off with a good dollop of mayonnaise, and that's where you're gonna get all your fat. So that's what I'm gonna do first. Let me get a nice dollop here. That looks pretty nice. Whoop. Here's another one. All right there. Put this off to the side. We don't need any of that. Put in that chipotle. Hopefully that's not going to be too hot for me. It probably won't. My thresh level has been kind of gradually getting a little bit better. Now, normally I'd measure this out, but I'm kind of familiar with how much I need to put in here. So this is the cumin. Now, unfortunately, when it comes to cumin, I've never been a big fan. But as I am getting older and experimenting a little bit more with cooking, I think it's all in the way that you mix it in with stuff. I know a lot of the Mexican restaurants just put way too much cumin on it, and my body doesn't agree with cumin. It's too much. So, but I'm getting better with that, and I think as I cook, I'm finding that if I do it a certain way, my body can handle it and I enjoy the flavor. All right. Okay, here comes the fun part. Start off with the chicken since it's a little more. Get it all mixed up in here. Ooh-wee. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. I'm gonna switch hands here because I don't want to get the chicken all over the shrimp. Now that means this bowl's gonna be all messy. It's kind of hard to mix with them being frozen. I guess maybe next time I should do a little practice run so y'all get the raw footage here. All right, that looks pretty good, doesn't it, guys? Okay, now I'm gonna go wash all this nastiness off my hands. I shouldn't say nastiness because this is gonna be really tasty. So I'll be right back. All right, all clean. So let's see. I'm gonna start off with the chicken. I put a little grease in here even though I had the mayonnaise, but I just don't want it sticking. Ooh, that's already sizzle. And then I'm gonna do the shrimp over here. All right, put that off to the side. I grab these little bowls to put everything in when we're all done. Ooh, I can already smell the chipotle. All right, y'all take a look at that. Now the chicken's going to take just a little bit longer to cook than the shrimp. So, although with the shrimp being frozen, we'll see how the timing goes. Now, if you're not a big shrimp cooking person, just so that you know, the shrimp will start turning pink when it's cooked. See, that's just a little bit. It'll get a little bit more pink than that. Now, to be honest, guys, this is actually the first time I've ever used mayonnaise as the, I guess, the oil base in cooking. I mean, I've heard it for years, and oh, I love mayonnaise and stuff. Mayonnaise on a sandwich. You know, Kenny always says if it's got bread, it's got to have mayonnaise.
You sure is right.
And then, you know, got our tuna salad, we got our chicken salad, pasta salad. Ooh, all these salads. Not by my salad. I don't even remember where that's from, but everybody still talks about it. As a matter of fact, one of our videos, we had a little short that we talked about, not beside my salad. Maybe we should put that down in our comments too, so y'all can go watch that. Looking good. Okay, let me go ahead and flip these. Ooh, look at that. All these little shrimps. Excuse me, monsieur. What are you going to have for lunch? I'll have the shrimp. I really sounded French there, didn't I?
Yeah, absolutely. Very much that.
Oh yeah, with these being frozen, it is taking a little bit longer to, but that's fine. Oh, see, this one's turning like it's supposed to. Oh, I wish y'all could smell the chipotle. It really smells good. All right. I know all the cooking bangs usually say, oh, make sure your chicken gets an interior heat of, what, 175? Guys, I'm not sticking a thermometer in that. So I'll do it based on color and the texture. Which, if you're any kind of cook, you will learn how meat is, feels when it's done. You know, chicken feels a certain way, beef feels a certain way, pork feels a certain way. These are almost done. And you definitely don't want to overcook them because then it becomes really dry. Yeah, you don't want dry chicken. I'm trying not to get the metal on this. I hate when I scratch my nonstick. Don't I?
Yeah. Yeah. One quick way to put this one in a foul mood is to scratch that nonstick.
Oh yeah. And I've actually done it myself too and kicked my own self. Hey, but it does happen. Okay. The shrimp got a little bit longer, but I think these are done. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. Nice. Pour that juice. Save all that juice. All right. I don't think I've ever had shrimp take longer than chicken before. All right, the shrimp looks like they're ready. So we're gonna pour those in here. Oh goodness, look at those shrimpses. So nice. So now all I have left to do is heat up some tortillas, do the plating, and then we can eat. So good. Well, as you can tell, guys, we finished the cooking. We got everything plated, so here, take a look at it real quick.
Check it out.
Looks really good, huh?
Oh my God, so let me just tell you all this. The house started smoking, and we have like the little smart nest detector or whatever. She started tripping. The whole house smelled good though. So like my phone, my watch, everything was like ding 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 ding. I was like, oh my God, are you burning the house down? But it smelled delish.
So the only difference between my set of tacos and his set of tacos is he doesn't have the pickled onions on it because he doesn't like the acidity of it.
It's like a negative acidity to me, and I don't like it.
Yeah. So we have our chipotle shrimp and then our chipotle chicken.
And so like to anyone who's followed the channel for just a second, I'm not a big shrimp person, right? Fried shrimp, yes. So I'm gonna try it, for the sake of for everyone. And here's the thing, because this video was requested by who. For a cookbang, so we did it. So thank you very much for the request. We appreciate it. And also, you're also the same person who likes to chop it up with my nails. Look, girl, I got them done.
Yep.
Look.
He did the hot pink like you said.
I did the pink, but it's not as bright as I wanted. But I like to do the gel. But anyway, we'll work on that. But yeah, I just wanted to show, hey, lady. But anyway, back to what my main point. Thank you so much for the request.
Yes.
We were very happy to do it. It was a lot of fun.
So you see, if you put a request in the comments, you might get to see yours done right here.
I mean, well, also the thing too, though, is like Don and I like doing stuff like that because it's him and I in the kitchen doing it, right?
Yeah.
So like we enjoy chopping it up, and of course, here's the thing. We always have an adult water. I'm sipping a Starbucks tea because I had so many points, right? So we have little streaks.
We're going through a little tea spurt right now.
It's good for you. It's good. It's good for the skin. Yeah. Okay. So let's try the taco. What are we doing first?
The shrimp one.
Okay. So as kind of mentioned, throughout the earlier parts of the video, this came from Ethan I'm butchering the name and I apologize. Chlebowski's site.
Chlebowski, yeah.
We'll link them in the description so you can check it out. But this is his recipe. Ting. Okay.
Okay. Oh, you can really taste that tomatillo and that smokiness of the chipotle.
Ethan.
Oh yeah.
If you're watching this, which you're probably not, delish.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I like.
I don't even like shrimps like that.
Yeah, but you like that chipotle, don't you? Yeah.
So the green tomatillo sauce is also something like we said before. I found on his channel. Mm-hmm. I make it around the house because I'm a big chips and salsa person because I'm from Texas. But man, this is delicious, y'all. Mm-hmm. Check him out. He also has a newsletter, and it goes out like every Sunday. So like when you get to his site, you can get there, sign up, and he sends out like recipes and tips and things that he's doing. So check him out. He's really cool. And he actually like explains and breaks things down, so you kind of learn a little bit too. But okay, man.
Wow.
Now, my only gripe, the tortilla is breaking. Mm-hmm. But I'd rather have my tortillas always on corn. I used to be a flour person, but I like corn tortillas. But it's breaking, so I don't like that. However, it's delicious.
I could have probably pan-fried it just a little bit longer, but the only thing you really like flour tortillas with is like your breakfast burritos or your bean burritos, burrito stuff.
Oh my God, Kalima's burrito. Size of your arm.
If you haven't checked it out, it's one of our videos.
Go back and watch our video. When you see the thumbnail, you see that burrito the size of my arm, you're gonna be like, oh my God.
It is.
Delish though. Okay, so this is yum. I approve.
You know, and I think that shrimp would be good in not just tacos, but other things, like other dishes, like rice, you know,
What
like
are
a
you-
Mexican rice or something.
What are you having for lunch?
Shrimp.
I'll have shrimp. Inside joke.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but I can't tell it on the channel because whenever they go back to check us for monetization, if that day ever comes,
Yeah.
they would not approve of the story.
Yeah. So
But
just use your imagination.
But it's hysterical.
Yeah. So once you finish, I'm going to wait to start the chicken.
Here, when I swallow this, we'll try it.
Okay. All right.
Good.
Now that tomatillo sauce has got a little bit of kick.
Let me tell you this.
It's those serrano peppers.
I like it.
Yeah.
So, I make it around the house. I make a tub every couple of days or so.
Yeah.
It doesn't last a day in the house.
Oh, no.
I mean, I'm like on it. It is so good. Okay.
And luckily we have a Latin market not too far from our house, so we go down there. They always have good tomatillos, and they have them on sale. I'm sure they go through them quite a bit. But
I mean, I like having the Latin market there. There's certain things like we like to go to that specific market to get because they have different brands, and we do that. Okay, so beef,
no, this is the chicken.
chicken. Ding.
Yeah.
All right. The tortilla sucks, but that meat is delicious. Ethan, oh my, man, bomb,
Yeah, I like that.
so good.
And as y'all can tell, it was real easy to make and throw together.
It wasn't crazy.
No. And you remember I told you that I'm not a big cumin person? This has just the right amount in there. It's not overpowering. It's very subtle. Very good.
It's good.
Okay. Now I don't know which one I like better, the chicken or the shrimp.
I like the chicken, but I'm not a big shrimp person. I don't hate it on her.
Yeah.
I just don't like her. She don't even go here. Delish. Definitely try it out.
Yeah.
I mean, what I like is I'm a YouTube person, and I found this on YouTube, and we made a YouTube video about it.
That's always fun. That's always fun when you find something you really like on YouTube. So, well, I remember my mom when we were first starting off. She said she had to stop watching us for a while because every time she'd watch it, she'd get hungry and have to go get whatever was banging. So, I guess that's when I realized I was an influencer, or I was at least influencing her.
His mom's really adventurous with food, though. So, I mean, this is right up her alley.
Oh,
she
she'd
would
love
love
this. Yeah.
it, love it.
Yeah.
Except for the tortilla because it's boo-boo. Told her 2 inches from your face, so you heard me, right? But I mean, I understand why the tortilla is the way that it is, but everything all considered, delish. It's been a long day of filming, and it actually takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, it does.
To piece it together and get the shots and think about what you're gonna grab and
Put it together
and then record it, look at it, decide if you're gonna keep it or not, shoot it
what you're
again.
gonna cut. Yeah.
So it's been a long day of filming to get just this little video.
Ooh.
So we'll end up wrapping it up because I'm ready to have my adult water and lose the t-shirt while I munch on these tacos, and everybody in YouTube land doesn't need to see that. But we thank y'all very, very much for checking out the video.
Now, if you haven't subscribed,
Man, let him tell you.
yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button. But there's a two-part process.
Oh my God, what is the process?
You got to make sure to also hit the bell.
Ding!
Once you hit that bell, you will get notifications every time we drop a video. Now, our
Not
subscribers...
not just that it will populate in your feed. Like, you'll get a little badge. It's like, oh, hey, Kenny and Don dropped a vid. Check us out.
Yeah, and our subscribers are continuing to climb, so thank you very much for every subscriber that has subscribed to this far.
And if you like my nails, this cute face, like the video, give us the thumbs up, not the middle finger. And I've always said, if you're going to come for anyone, come for Don and not me.
So until next time, guys.
And we thank y'all very, very much. Send a request. We'll do it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, y'all. This is really good.
Yeah, it is.
I can't believe it's so good. So this is what 3 things we've had from his channel that were bomb.